Emergent Ultimatum. You choose, baby. Question of the day: aggro or control? Let me know in the comments below. Ladies and gentlemages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. We've got the World Tree Ultimatum. Emergent Ultimatum is such an insanely cool card. I've been seeing, obviously Sultai is, blue, green, black, and that's kind of the theme of the card, but you're going to be able to search your library for up to 3 mono-colored cards with different names and exile them, and then you get to play 2 of the 3, the one that the opponent does not get to play, with the World Tree. 2 of the cool little combos here, because the World Tree does fix up your mana. Now, most of the time, you're going to be fixed up anyway, but these are exact mana sources, so sometimes the World Tree does, help you out a little bit here. But what's really cool is that even though it is monocolored, you're going to be able to grab a Valki, which is kind of why we have a bunch of, silver bullets here. We've got Valki, the God of Lies, and you'll see why God is actually very relevant here, because of the World Tree snags gods, and, yeah, we'll just get into it really quick, whatever. So Valki is the God of the Lies, and then Tergrid is the God of Fright, and then we have the Scarab God, and then we have, I thought we had one other god here. Oh yeah, and then Esika, the God of the Tree. So these are all gods, and if you have to get into the World Tree, worst case scenario, you can find gods from your deck. It's like, oh, hey, how's it going? Hey, I'm from the future. Just a little spoiler, the last match has the World Tree and Ultimatum both going off, so make sure you stick around. And while this is not a god card, it is Enter the God Eternals. It's technically a god card, I guess, but it deals 4 damage, and then you gain 4, and then create a 4/4. So good versus aggro. Absolutely stomps them in their tracks here. And the absolutely best thing you can do with the Ultimatum once you get this going is having the Vorinclex, Liliana, and the Kiora Best of Sea God, because they either give you the Vorinclex with one of these, and then you get 2 counters on the Kiora, the Best of Sea God, which is an 8/8, tap everything. Liliana, you can just go for the -9 right away. It's absolutely insane. So these are my favorite 3, with an honorable mention to Valki, because even though it is monocolored, technically you can play it for the backside of Tybalt, and that's just how the Emergent Ultimatum works. But before we get into the gameplay, make sure to leave a like. The button looks just like this, helps out the channel tremendously. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. What are you doing? What are you waiting for? And let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Tim Sakamoto, is that like a... It's kind of like a character or something. That sounds familiar. It could just be his name. I don't know. I have no idea. Either way, hello, Oko. Oko's gone, I'm pretty sure. Not even Explorer has Oko. Let's go and set this down. Get our Wolfwillow Haven set up here. What are we playing against? Hateful Eidolon. Eidolon. So that is the enchantment. So it has auras. Okay. Well, we are not too concerned with that. Let's go and drop this Drowned Catacomb. Still getting used to these cards that say, enters the battlefield tapped unless you control island or swamp. But let's go ahead and drop this. Kind of ramp up one. Doesn't count as a land, so when we do get into the World Tree, it's technically doesn't really count, but still do something here. So as long as I keep playing these ooh gosh, we can drop this. Gosh, we could go for Extinction Event. I think we probably want to keep the Extinction Event. I think I actually just want to get out this Tergrid's Lantern. I know that might seem a little crazy, but I'm a crazy guy, whatever. Just go ahead and pass the turn. Yeah, like I said, I want to get this thing out here. We can go Extinction Event if they drop like a nasty little 3-drop here. Oh, so Demonic Embrace. That is actually not that bad. These things are just going to get exiled here, so... Down to 14. That's small potatoes. As my good friend Cairo would say, it's small potatoes. So they do put a 1/1 counter on it. Don't care. Let's go ahead and pop them. Let's go and pop them with the Tergrid. Oh, I have to actually click the player. Target player, that's kind of interesting. I could use it on myself to sacrifice something or something. So they are going to discard here, and look what we're going to do here. Whenever an enchanted creature dies, draw a card, right? Yeah, so we're just going to use Extinction Event, and we're not going to have to do that. So we do this. We'll choose Odd. They go bye-bye, and no drawing. No drawing. They do get this Demonic Embrace back, but whatever. But they have to discard something, right? So 3/1, flying. Yeah, they're going to have to discard something to even put that back, so whatever. Oh, let's go ahead and wait. So we're going to create a 2/2. Well... Oh, is there an enchantment in here? Yes, there is, technically. There's Demonic Embrace. Let's go ahead and do that. I keep forgetting that I have to click it. And they're not going to exile it, though. Okay, so they don't want the 2/2. No respect. So Myers Grass, okie dokie. Well, I think we don't have enough blue for the Enter the God Eternals, which is really sad. But we can go for Haven. Let's go for Haven, put it on the Woodland Cemetery, so that we can go in for Vorinclex eventually, and I think we just pass. Yeah, we still have a Fatal Push, and we got to have this Lantern, so I don't even think we're going to need the... doesn't look like we're going to need the Faceless Haven. The Emergent Ultimatum to win this game, so let's see what you got here, and let's... That's all you got. I mean, we're just going to use Fatal Push here and just going to kill this Faceless Haven. That's not going to be good. It's going to be great for us, but we take 2, and I just don't think they're going to get there. I'm just going to be honest with you. So let's see if they want to use the 2-2, because they have to be they have to know that they're not going to win this. They finally do it. They get rid of the Mire's Grasp, but we're going to go ahead and do this. They've got enough resources to deal with this, but they are going to have to start losing life, and we're going to try to raise it here. There's our Emergent Ultimatum, but we do not have enough mana right this second, so yeah, let's just go for Vorinclex, baby. We're going to go for Vorinclex. Usually you want to use Vorinclex with the Ultimatum, but it's not going to matter. We'll do this. They could go for Faceless Haven if they have another Swamp. I think we're still going to outpace them, especially if we can just cast this. We do need a land very badly here, so they are going for Faceless Haven, and we do have to kind of be careful here. They can have an awkward counter attack here where they actually do get the better end of us. I'm just going to do this right now. Let's go ahead and let's just be crazy, you know? Let's just be crazy. Just be crazy. So go down to 4. Knight of whatever. I'm hoping for a land here. If not... So they should take away the 2-2 and make something here. We do get the Dreamroot Cascade, and fortunately, it's looking like we're going to get bailed out here, because I think we got a little bit too aggressive there. Because we would have to hold back, and then we're kind of banking on using the Enter the God Eternals, so actually it works out pretty well here, but I think we're just going to cast it, right? We do have the Vorinclex already out, so we're going to go for Kiora Best of Sea God, and we'll keep in mind, with the Vorinclex, we're going to get extra counters on everything here. So we do this and the Valki, because the Valki can come out as the Tybalt. So let's go ahead and do this. And we get to cast 2 of these, because Vorinclex is already out here. Usually, Vorinclex is going to be like one that they can choose, but no, not today, baby. Emergent Ultimatum. You choose, baby! Don't rope us. Come on now. Don't rope. We have Vorinclex out. That's so sad. Oh, they're not. Okay, excellent, excellent. So let's go ahead and drop the Liliana and the Valki. Shh, it's really Tybalt, but they'll know that in due time. So Tybalt Cosmic Imposter. And now they're going to come out with double of the counters here. Look how insane this is.
Queen Necromancer has a nice ring to
rage within your heart.
Let the fire rage between your heart. Okay, let's see. Liliana, each opponent chooses a permanent type they control and sacrifice each permanent type. So we're just using the Liliana, the -9 right away.
I seem to have laid waste to your army. Oops.
Oops. Oopsie. So let's see what they want to do. And the permanent does include lands for those of you who didn't know. So they're going to be sitting here with a little Faceless Haven here. And I'm going to use Tybalt. We're going to... Oh, we were just getting started, but the Vorinclex with the Ultimatum, too good. Gashetti, how we doing? How we doing? Gashetti? I think that's where we go. Bosh, a Prey Piercer. So I haven't made a deck with a companion yet. Maybe that should change here soon. I should probably like look into these. I hope there's not like a companion out there that I'm just like missing out on playing for like just for free. That would kind of suck. So let's just go for our trio. Might as well get this down. We do not have a turn 1 play, so go ahead and erase that out of our thoughts here. Fight rigging. Okay, so they're obviously just like an odd deck. Odd mana cost deck. Well, obviously because they have Bosh. So they're going to really slam hard these Llanowar Elves. I've been seeing with the fight rigging, Shakedown Heavy, and Regisaur, and that's actually a pretty neat little deck. I think I may take a ponder into that. So let's go ahead and drop the Wolfwillow Haven. And we'll just go ahead and pass. We still have the Binding of the Old Gods. Depending on if they can set this fight rigging off, which they probably will be able to do. Oh, there they go. There's the Rotting Regisaur. So the fight rigging's coming out to play. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, that double fight rigging just kind of like blew my head off for a second. So I think this is, okay. Well, instead of killing the fight rigging, I think we have to kill the Regisaur just because we're wide open. Well, actually not really. We can just use the Extinction Event. What am I even thinking? What am I even thinking? Screw this fight rigging. They're not going to have 2 different creatures, right? I think this is still pretty good. So let's go for Extinction Event. And let's just call out Odd. I'm really liking this Extinction Event. The alliteration. I don't know why the alliteration sometimes gets me. So the goose is loose. More odd stuff here. But the fight rigging, they do have 2 fight riggings. Guess what? Wow, okay, that goose is getting pretty big. So that is kind of scary. But I think we just go for Binding of the Old Gods on this fight rigging here. I don't really want another one to come out. I think we can just kind of accept this goose getting bigger. I mean, come on, who cares that much? Let's go for this. And we're gonna kill the fight rigging here. I want to make sure. Okay, I guess the scroll was like in the way. Didn't want to click the wrong thing there. We're gonna do that. So whatever they were thinking about casting, that's a no-go. And now we're gonna get Binding of the Old Gods. We're gonna be able to get another Triome. So the Binding of the Old Gods is really good in this deck. Okay, that's nerve-wracking. The Gearhawk, they're gonna put it all on the goose. And this goose, I was talking crap about this goose. I'm sorry, goose. Yeah, 7's a lot. We do get a Vorinclex, but I don't know if that's gonna hold us off for now. So let's put out the Triome. We can go for Liliana Dreadhorde General. Each player sacrifices 2 creatures. That should be enough. I mean, this will be well worth the price of admission. Let's go ahead and pay this. And obviously, we're gonna have to go for Liliana Dreadhorde General. Each player sacrifices 2 creatures. Get these out of here.
I just surrender. From battle to the grave.
From the battles to the brave, we have Liliana to save the day. Each player sacrifices 2 creatures, and that is all the difference in the world for us. Enter the God Eternals. We actually just have Ultimatum. I forgot that Binding of the Old Gods kind of like ramps us up. So I think, well, let's just, sure, +2, whatever.
Rise and shine.
Let's go for the. I mean, obviously we're just Enter the God Eternals isn't big enough. Vorinclex is dumb. That doesn't make any sense. No fancy stuff here. Let's just drop our Emergent Ultimatum, and we do have the Vorinclex in our hand, which is like really not great. So I think I might have to like maybe choose an Extinction Event just to kind of for the 1-for-1, I guess. We go for Valki. Valki is also 1-for-1 with upside. And Kiora Best the Sea God. Is that what we do here? I guess. Usually we want to take this Vorinclex, but it's in our hand, so we can't really Emergent Ultimatum this thingy. And that's gonna be good enough. That's gonna be good enough. Let's go. Gasticus, how we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. This is good. This is fun. We've got a lot of tap lands, but it's okay. We got this Emergent Ultimatum. As long as we can sit on this Emergent Ultimatum, we'll be fine. Fabled Passage. I have not seen this card in so long. Throne of Eldraine. Yep, that's the one it came out with. Yep. Brings back the old good memories here. Omen of the Sea. Yeah, well, do we want to go for the Triome or the World Tree? Well, let's just go for the Triome. We don't have that. Yeah, we don't really have any World Trees shenanigans going on just yet. We'll put that on the back burner. Raphine's Informant. What does this thing do with Connives, right? So it just enters the battlefield with Connives. That seems pretty weak, but I don't know, maybe they, I guess if they really want some stuff into the graveyard, it can be useful. We have the God of the World Tree. Now we kind of want this World Tree out, but we kind of want to draw as well. Let's go ahead and drop this World Tree and then just go ahead for this Fatal Push. I don't know what they could have up their sleeve here. I don't think they have like God's Willing. God's Willing is that one white drop that like protects stuff. I don't think this is that important to protect, so I think we can wait to play the Fatal Push. Restoration of a Ganja. Well, we're going to play this just to kind of remain on curve, but Restoration of a Ganja, they're going to bring a white Plains. Okay. A basic. No big deal, no big deal. Okay, this is not so bad. This is not so bad. We're going to go for the Triome, and then obviously... Should we go for the Haven, or should we go for Omen of the Sea? I think because we do need the 6 for the World Tree, I don't think it's that important. And I think we should probably just go for Omen of the Sea, because then we Binding the Old Gods, destroy something. I think that sounds pretty good. We're going to put the ramp on the back burner for a second. Maybe even 2. I don't know. So the Restoration of a Ganja, they're going to discard a card. I don't know what they're trying to do. They have a lot of... It seems like they kind of have some discard stuff here. So like maybe they have like some sort of reanimation stuff going on. That's what it seems like it's kind of going on here. So yeah, they go and connive. Yeah, okay, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 5. So we do want more land. So I think if we go for Omen of the Sea, which we're going to do here in a second, I think we would like some more land. So Fabled Passage, it comes in untapped after the 4th land, right? Yeah, so if you control 4 lands, it comes in untapped. Restoration of Aganjo, so they're really just, okay, slow and steady wins the race, I suppose. I don't think they're going to win a marathon, so they better kind of race quick, because once we get into the final lap of the Emergent Ultimatum, that is Cowabunga, that is the end. So, down to a Swampy, okay. Okay, I think we're just going to go for our Omen of Sea. We get to scry 2 and draw a card with Flash. So let's go ahead and scry 2. Yeah, we're definitely looking for some land here. We'll be able to dig a decent amount into our deck here. Oh, wow, cool. I'm going to take both of them. We do get to draw one immediately. Play the Binding of the Old Gods. And then we've got plenty of land to finally go for both the Prismatic Bridge with our World Tree eventually. And Emergent Ultimatum. So let's go ahead and drop the Dreamroot Cascade. I think, do I want a Binding of the Old Gods? This is, they could play something so much gross. So much more gross than this, I guess, though. But next turn... Should I wait? Oh, God. I'm not... Because they have this Priest of... This is the thing. Priests of the Forgotten Gods. I think just because they have this, I think I'm going to actually just kill the Aganjo. Just to kind of get some ramp out here. And then we can go for the Prismatic Bridge because of the Binding of the Old Gods. I think that's still better than waiting on, like, a threat that might come up or something. So more discard. I don't know. We're going to see right now. Do they have, like, reanimation stuff? Or are they just going for, like, Priest of Forgotten Gods sacrifice shenanigans? I don't know. So they bring back the Priest of Forgotten Gods. Okay, I don't think that they have big fatties. I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable here. Yeah, the Raffine's Informant, sure, go for it. For the World Tree to kick in... Oh, there's Greasefang, so that's what it is. They want to get their scary artifacts into the graveyard with Greasefang. Okay, that makes sense. But here's the thing. Binding of the Old Gods. We're going to ramp up. Now we're getting a little bit too much land, but we'll worry about that here in a second. So this is going to come in tapped, so obviously we just grab our Triome, because this counts as a Swamp Forest Island. But here's the thing. Even though it comes in tapped, it doesn't really matter, because we're going to drop this forest, and now the World Tree has activated. And now... Are we going to be able to... We're going to be able to survive one turn while we drop this bridge, right? So we're going to drop the Prismatic Bridge here. And unless they have something super... Unless they can get like a Parhelion in the graveyard, I think we're going to be able to drop this Prismatic Bridge. And then next turn, drop this Ultimatum. If we can shock ourselves in with this Overgrown Tomb. One of these anyway. We'll have enough for this Emergent Ultimatum. I feel like this is pretty much the game. If we can set off the Ultimatum, I feel like that'll be pretty much it. As of right now, they don't have enough damage on the board. And they're going to go straight to their battle step. They're going to go straight to combat. And I think because they go to combat, we're gonna just edge them out here. So 4, or 6 rather, to go down to 12. And that is not even going to be close enough. So first off, before we get to our ultimatum, let's go for the bridge. This Scarab God, how cool. So let's see if they... Okay, you want to get rid of my Scarab God? This is the first time I've ever played with the Scarab God. No joke. This is like the first deck, rather. I don't think this is the first match, so... But this is the first time I've, read this card, even knew about its existence, like, just in general. And I have to say, I'm immediately in love with it. They are going to get rid of it, but that's okay. We could use it, use the fort. You know, we're not going to do that. So we'll just kill the Scarab God. But guess what? It returns to the owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. And I can already tell I'm going to make some decks with this card. Mythics do not grow on trees, but the Scarab God was 100% worth the craft here. 100%. So I'm going to do this. Absolutely going to pay this life because we're going to get into the best card in our deck, baby. The Ultimatum. The Prismatic Bridge is only number 2. So we get, okay, Ultimatum. Now it's always kind of the hard part is like, what do we actually take here? Don't really need any graveyard hate. So I think we just take the Vorinclex, the Liliana, and the Kiora Best the Sea God. We could also go for the Valki. That's our 4th option here. I think we're okay with this. Let's take these. I don't think we're in enough of a, like a niche situation. I think we're totally fine with going for Vorinclex and then one of the two of the things here. Is the arc? I didn't even really notice the rope going down. Let's see. But I don't think they're roping us. I think it's just kind of a slower, grindier matchup here. But we did get our Emergent Ultimatum out. Here's the thing. I'm kind of scared though, because if they go for like if they choose to let us have Vorinclex, they might have like some sort of like removal spell, instant speed removal spell, and we might not be able to get. So they actually let us. They get rid of the Vorinclex. They're obviously more scared of that, and that's kind of weird to me. So let's go ahead and do this. Liliana will come out first. Ooh, maybe we should. Hold on, maybe we should have done that the other way.
I do hope you make this
way if they had like,
for me.
yeah, we should have done that. 'Cause now if they have like Planeswalker removal, I think we screwed this up really bad. So we actually missed the timing now. That is a big fat oops. Yeah, that is wowly bad. I kind of knew as soon as I did that, that was not the move. Okay, so now we have to last one more turn. Oh, that was so bad. Oh, God. And this thing has hexproof, but it's not going to matter because they're going to be able to use Priest of Forgotten Gods, so... Oh, God. Oh, man. As soon as I clicked it, oh, I knew it was the wrong order. My heart just sank, but... Hey, that's what you get. You gotta go a little slower. You gotta go a little slower. So more Raffine's of Torment. Let's see if they can make use of this Grease Fangs. As of right now, I'm just not feeling that threatened. You're gonna have to get rid of both your creatures to get rid of my Kraken. I still have a Kiora Best of Sea God. I still have a Prismatic Bridge. They're gonna swing in here. That's they just want the 1/1. Okay, that makes sense. They realistically do not care about the Kraken. So they're going to use the Priest of Forgotten Gods to pop off here, draw a card, gain some mana. This card is really cool. I really like this Priest of Forgotten Gods. Down to 6 we go, and we don't have life gain in this deck, so that is going to be absolutely a problem. Down to 3 we go. I don't think the only good thing is I don't think they're running Burn. So if we can get some stuff going here, Fable of the Mirror Breaker is actually kind of problematic here. We do get a Tergrid. Okay. Now the Kiora Best of Sea God puts them all on ice for a turn. That's nice. We can go for Polukranos and fight something, or we can go for the Scarab God. If we go for the Scarab God, hold on. I think we have to pay 1 life, right? So if we go for the Scarab God, we're gonna want to use the Exile of the Creature. I don't think we have enough anyway. Never mind. I am stupid. So instead, we'll go for the... Dang, that would be really nice to get the Scarab God out and be able to use its ability. So let's go for the Wolfwillow Haven right on the force here. And then we can go for Polukranos if we shock ourselves, but I think shocking ourselves is a small price to pay. I know that seems insane. Yeah, I'm insane though. Let's go ahead and shock ourselves in, pay the life, just so that we can use the Polukranos to fight. These are all tapped, so I don't have to worry about that. But this Polukranos is going to be able to fight something now at instant speed, so that's really nice. Oh, they did discard these cards. Oh, did you forget about the Tergrid? So we do get our Ox of Agonis here. Discard our hand. But that's okay. We draw 3 cards. And we even have a Fatal Push now as well. And I think we're going to be okay here. You got to remember, they put out the Fatal... that's actually not a big deal. Not a big deal here. If a permanent you control leaves the battlefield, so take whatever you want. I'm just going to Fatal Push you anyway. We have to get rid of this... we have to get rid of this God, though. So, do you want to use Fatal Push or do you just want to fight? I think we could probably just fight, right? If we kill the Ox of Agonis, does it go back to their control, though, is the question. I think we use Polukranos to fight. It's a little bit more mana efficient. So let's go ahead and fight the Priest of Forgotten Gods. This will come out. We get another tree. That is fine. But where you have the... Oh, I forget about this. So Kiora Best of Sea God is final ability. Forgot the best one of them all. Should we just steal the Brutal Cathar? No, I don't even know if I really like that. I guess we take the Mirror Breaker? So they can't duplicate stuff, I guess? I don't know, I think it's fine. Let's go for Enter the God Eternals. This is going to be 4 damage, so I don't really want them to get the Ox of Agonis out, so I guess we just hit the Restoration. We hit ourselves. Bang. We use a Mass. And we're going to start applying some pressure here, I believe. Yeah, sure. These have Vigilance now. These also have Vigilance with the Esika, the God of the Tree. So instead of the Chariot, we're just using the actual God of the Tree. How cool is that? They're going to swing here. I guess they really want this Ox of Agonis. Yeah. Okay. So down to 6. We're going to get a little bit weaker. They're going to discard their hand and draw 3 cards. So, was that the right move? Yeah, I think it is, because we have a Tergrid. We have a Tergrid here, and, ooh, we're going to enter taps. And they get 2 lands, which kind of sucks a lot. Oh, that does suck a lot. They didn't give us anything juicy. At this point, can I just use Valki? No, let's just go for Binding of the Old Gods. Let's not be too cute here. I think we can kill... The Ox of Agonis is actually pretty good. They just use Escape with 8 other cards. They can keep doing that. So I think we just kill this thing. This thing does not threaten us enough. Yeah, okay. If something leaves, we do have this Fatal Push, because again, these things do give us mana because of the God of the Tree. So that is something to keep in mind. Red Fiend's Informant. Okay. Should we? Oh, I think we should have made... See, okay, but they can't... No, it doesn't even really matter, because we're going to have Tergrid, and we're just going to steal whatever they discard. So we get the Parhelion, and that is... I mean, do they... Hello, we have the Tergrid. I mean... Conniving is discarding, so we just snag their Parhelion with our Tergrid. Life is pretty good. They have Rick's Madly Reveler. At this point, I think they're just playing into it, because they're going to discard a card and give us something else. So, Restoration of the Gonjo. I am not running Plains, but I will take it. I will take it. Decline that. What else you got? Everything they do is just pretty much discarding, so... Temple of Silence, again, do not care even a little bit. And I think we should probably win next turn, especially with this Parhelion. This is my... Okay. This is my first time ever playing Parhelion. And I didn't even cast it myself. So I have not done the Greasefang Parhelion combo yet. I'm sure I will, so be on the lookout for that. I'm sure I will, but I'm going to actually kill the Rafine's Informant. They know that it's the beginning of the end. First time with Parhelion is stealing it with Tergrid. I will always remember that. JD Powerhammer, how we doing here? This, oh man, this is not a good hand. Do we keep it just because we can use the Triome to cycle and we're on the play? Oh my god, I don't know. I'm going to keep it. Screw it, we got some ramp, we got some removal. All we need is kind of one thing to bridge the gap. We are on the play, so I think I'm going to drop this Triome. Drop the Watery Grave. Worst case scenario, ooh, our opponent did take a mulligan, so we'll go ahead and give them the friendly mulligan hello. But before that, I think we can use cycling if we just don't grab anything, so let's go ahead and give them the friendly mulligan hello. Everybody deserves a mulligan or a friend when you take a mulligan. So I actually do not have these sleeves, so instantly I'm very jealous. That's the first thing here. But second of all, let's go ahead and drop this and get the Omen of the Sea, and life's okay. We can do some scrying, we can do some digging, so the Explorer power level is a little bit better here. Starting off with this, very risky, but we get into the Omen of the Sea and we're fine, everything's fine. Ooh, well, let's go, ooh, okay. Let's go for Omen of the Sea here. Maybe we can scry away and kind of fix something up here. So we can have a Thoughtseize, a Valki. I think we kind of like both of those things. The Thoughtseize is kind of weak. What are they playing here? What colors are they playing? They're playing Jund colors, so I gotta think that they do have a creature of some sort. If they use Thoughtseize and get rid of the Valki, it's a wash, whatever. It is what it is. Like I said, we obviously are starting very slow here, so a little nerve-wracking here. But they use a Thoughtseize, whatever. Forest. So there's the Binding of the Old Gods. That's good here. I think because we want to really get into Binding of the Old Gods, instead of using this for the cycling, we're going to go ahead and save it for the Watery Grave, and then use Binding, ramp a little bit, have a little fun, get some big fatties out. Casting Naturalist, so they just going... Okay. Well, I think we're just going to go for Binding of the Old Gods here. And I think we're gonna kill the Naturalist, and I want to use Omen of the Sea. Depending on what they have, I'm actually going to put a stop on the beginning of my turn, because I might want to use the Omen of the Sea, depending on what they play here. I might use the Omen of the Sea, so what they do, they can go ahead and kill something here. I definitely want a land here, and I don't think it's that important to have removal or anything else, so I'm actually going to scry. I'm gonna. Oh yes, resolve. Oh, there's 2 lands right there. I think that will do just fine. Do we have enough black? We've got enough black, so that is going to be wonderful. And then this Binding is going to be able to ramp us up. Let's go ahead and grab our Triome. Our alternate art Triome, by the way. I remember... Again, full transparency, I am not joking you. I have not played with these Triomes in forever. This is Ikoria, right? I remember grabbing the... alternate arts and shelling out for them like I do now. Because I've always been a sucker for nice art. Okay, so they're going to kill the Binding of the Gods. That's alright. It's irrelevant after the ramp abilities anyway, so I'm not really worried about that. What I am worried about is this Arlen. So the Arlen is actually really terrible. And this is only a creature, so we don't have really a way. What do we do here? The Frenzied Trap Breaker is a problem. Does this have Trample? This does have Trample. I think we can live one more turn. If we can go for Vorinclex, yeah, let's just go for Vorinclex. Swing it on the Arlen. Swing it on the Arlen, and if this Vorinclex survives, you already know.
I must go.
You already know what's coming, baby. Either one, a Kiora or a Liliana. Don't kill the Vorinclex. I don't think that we're gonna have enough for lethal, even with another Arlen. Oh no. Okay, so they're gonna get rid of one. But we still have the Kiora. Come on. We still have the Kiora, if need be. Down to 7. Don't have another duress. That would be... Oh, come on. What are you doing to me? Riveteer's Charm. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. Oh, so we're not going to be able to use Vorinclex with the Kiora Best of Sea God. I think I want to use Extinction Event because, again, they're going to be able to use this Frenzied Trap Breaker to just kill the Kiora Best of Sea God, so... Yeah, it's pretty rough. I think we're going to do it. Let's go for Thoughtseize. We're going to get rid of their scariest card. 2 Strangles. I'm not worried about that. We'll go ahead and... Yeah, you can't strangle me. And this is going to be even. So let's go ahead and use Extinction Event for even. And then we still have this Kiora Best of Sea God, and it is daytime. So now if they have an Arlen, I'm not that threatened by it. That is right. Let's drop Kiora Best the Sea God. 8/8 Kraken. I'm going to keep this in my hand. There's really no point in playing it. So now we have Unleashed the Kraken. This is not a Hullbreaker Horde. This is, yeah, we just got a Dreamroot Cascade. They just pay 2 life for nothing, and we take it. And we take it. Hello, Miss Harley Quinn. I'm just going to assume that's what you are. Just, you know, better. Whoa. What was that? What? I've never seen that before in all my life. Is that either a... What the heck? I have genuinely never seen that before in all of my time playing Arena. So that is either an old... I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever seen the avatar with the dragon in armor. And I definitely have never seen it fly across the screen like that. That like almost scared me. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up after this. That was really interesting. What do we want to do here? Do you want to go for the Thoughtseize or do... Yeah, let's go for the Thoughtseize here, especially if they're playing Abzan. I think maybe we can take away one of the strongest pieces they have here. So Valki, we actually are not running that, so I don't really care about that. So Bone Crusher Giant's kind of annoying. So was Goldspan Dragon, I guess. This is kind of like mid-range. I don't know. Maybe the Binding of the Old Gods. Can we take care of the Bone Crusher Giant? I guess not. I guess the Fatal Push doesn't take care of that, so... Hopefully they play one of these Valkis. I don't want to say it's a wasted turn, because we still have to deal with it, but... Don't have any creatures, that's for sure, so... Come forth, Valki. I know that you're Tibble, dude. I know that you're Tibble. You can't fool us. Let's go ahead and fix up our hand here. So now we can go for Fatal Push. I don't think that's really that necessary. Enter the God Eternals. Okay. Problem with this Triome is it does have to come in tapped at some point, which is kind of annoying. We can set them back with the Valki as well. Let's go ahead and play the Triome, just kind of pass. I think we take one hit from the Valki, and then we can go for Fatal Push on their end step, so it kind of screws up their other Valki. They can't just play it right away. I think it's fine. I don't really want to give them anything to Binding of the Old Gods, so like that kind of makes it really kind of awkward here. So we'll take this, go down to 14. That's not that big of a deal. This thing's shooting lasers and whatnot. Like, what in the... Was that Fire Breath? I don't even know what that was. So let's go ahead and Fatal Push here. At least get rid of something. Make sure they are nice and awkward with their other Valki. Don't get to play it on curve or whatnot. Drowned Catacomb. So... this is pretty good here. I think we're going to go for Drowned Catacomb, play the Wolfwillow Haven on whatever's not tapped. So play this, and then we can flash in Omen of the Sea. That seems pretty good. So they're going to use Binding of the Old Gods. I know that we give them a target, which really sucks. I don't want to give them a target and let them ramp on curve perfectly like that, but this little 1/2 is going to work pretty well here. And they're not interested in doing that. Wow, they're just going to go for Bone Crusher instead, and that is very surprising. That is wildly surprising to me. So what are we going to do here? World Tree. We do need land, because they're going to probably kill this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we need both pieces of land. Like, we don't have anything for Enter the God Eternals. I think we're just going to take both of these things. I'm planning on them using the Binding of the Old Gods on the Wolfwillow, so that's why I took both lands. Let's go and drop the World Tree. We're going to need the World Tree to come out eventually, and we'll just end the turn. And then we can go for Omen of the Sea to scry. Worst case scenario, even if they do kill the Haven here. And they don't. This is kind of weird. I mean... okay, okay, we're going to use Enter the God Eternals, and maybe even just the Ultimatum itself here soon, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm still holding out hope that they do it, so I think we do need this forest. I guess the Tergrid could be good. With the Binding of the Old Gods. They get rid of it with the Tergrid. This is way later in the game, but I guess that could come up. So let's play this. Don't want to play this for life. And then we play Enter the God Eternals. Wait. Yeah, we can't play our Ultimatum. Got it. Had to, like, recount there. Sometimes I make some blunders on this deck. On this channel. So we'll go ahead and do the damage here. Gain a little bit of life. Oh, yeah. Now we're going to give them something to worry about. And they're going to have to use Binding of the Old Gods. Maybe on our army creature. And then the Wolfwillow Haven is safe. And then we... oh, baby. Are you going to hit my zombie? They're gonna hit the zombie. That is the wrong choice, baby. Now we even have Valki with the World Tree activated. So now we can even go for Tibalt straight up if we wanted. I mean, we are looking beautiful. Let's drop our ace in the hole here. In the classic, Liliana, Kiora Best the Sea God, and Vorinclex. And you're gonna have to give me 2 of those 3. Absolutely nuts here. And Binding of the Old Gods won't even, like, ramp if we get the Vorinclex. Okay, but that's no big deal. We're going to drop a Kiora Best the Sea God and a Liliana here. We won't make, it doesn't matter. This time it didn't matter.
Your corpse will make an excellent minion.
Your corpse will make an excellent minion. Yeah, this time we didn't screw that up because they got a free Vanishing Verse out on our Liliana. That last, I think it was, what, like 2 matches ago? When we used the Liliana and we put it, the Liliana resolving first, or getting on the battlefield first, and that was just terrible. Absolutely terrible that they got the Vanishing Verse. We didn't even get to make use of the Liliana, but we ended up winning, so not really the end of the world. I think we're looking really good here. Even if they do have another source of land for the Goldspan Dragon, they can't even kill the Liliana. We still have a Kraken, and we're going to be able to cast Tibalt. We get to draw a card with Liliana with every death, too. Like, and it's just our turn. Now we tap all their stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess we'll just... yeah, I mean, we're just going to use Valki, so... yeah, let's drop the Tibalt. We're just hard casting Tibalt, because again, we don't have any red sources, but we have the World Tree.
Bring Coldheim to its knees.
And we have another Emergent Ultimatum. Very cool. Let's go ahead and drop this. Another zombie. Why not? Swing in. Bang.
Right.
That was scary, Liliana. Holy crap. It's always refreshing to hear these planeswalkers, because I've been used to hearing the planeswalkers from Standard Alchemy. So these older ones that don't get as much play, that's what we play a little bit in Standard Alchemy, but they're just gonna go for that, and I don't have anything for you. I'm Tybalt, you're Valki. I just got the upper hand on you. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. When you get another land, whatever, who cares? Give me this Valki, or should I take a land? I think I should just take a land. I don't really care about this Valki that much. So we're just gonna take your land. Screw it. All right. We don't even really have any big bombs in our deck here, but I'm still gonna use the Emergent Ultimatum. We'll find some. Oh yeah, I forgot we do have the other Vorinclex. I guess we can go for the Prismatic Bridge. No, it doesn't come as the Prismatic Bridge. I don't think, right? Right? Or am I crazy? I think it might. I don't know. We're gonna find out. And I guess we'll do a Thoughtseize too, just for the kicks. Just for kicks, I guess. Sure. Don't want to use a sweeper or anything, but if we just get Thoughtseize, the Goldspan Dragon, I mean, that'll just kind of like, you know, insult to injury. So we can actually just put out the Prismatic. Yeah, I guess it's a double-sided card. It's not a transform card, it's a double-sided card. So yeah, that's fine. And we take it. Chef's kiss, baby. Your hero. Oh my gosh, hero versus hero? I mean, it's your hero. I guess your hero, my hero. A hero is a hero. Let's see what you got. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Is this Parhelion? I can already tell I'm not a big fan of these Parhelion decks. They are too scary for their own good. So I guess we'll go ahead and drop the Overgrown Tomb. Sure, whatever. We'll keep up these Fatal Push. As long as we get out a black untapped, we're fine. I don't know if we even want to kill the Citrus Supplier, because we just give them more graveyard stuff. It doesn't look like they have anything scary in their graveyard, so I think I'll just take this 1 damage. Maybe that's a mistake. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I don't really see that. I don't really see a need to do that. I mean, now we got Binding of the Old Gods. Do we ramp up with the will? Yeah, I think we kind of want to, but we don't have to pay the life. Paying this life is not really fun. I guess we'll do it. We'll go ahead and go up to the Wolfwillow Haven. What the heck did I just say? What was that? I can't ever get these names right. Okie dokie here. What do we got here? We give up the Fatal Push, but if they don't have a 2-drop there, they can only do 2-drops anyway, so whatever. Can't stay away. So this does scream what I think it screams. It's the Parhelion Greasefang stuff. Again, I don't really know, but that's just kind of what I'm sniffing. That's what I'm sniffing. Let's go for Binding of the Old Gods. We don't have a World Tree, which just kind of sucks for the Esika, but I'm going to drop the Binding of the Old Gods. We're going to kill this Harvester. Again, I don't know. I mean, we are, a little bit low on life at this point, so it's not like we just have unlimited life. And that's really nice. I was kind of worried they would use Village Rites or something, so that would have been really bad. Thrilling Discovery. They obviously want stuff in their graveyard. Oh my god, here's the Parhelion stuff. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Okay, Harvester. So now I'm getting a little bit nervous here. Oh, more land. I guess it's not. I guess it's whatever. Let's drop Triome. Definitely a Triome here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So next turn we could do it. I think we're gonna drop the God of the Tree, not the World Tree, the God of the Tree. They can't take away all of our life, right? I guess we use Fatal Push on both of the Parhelion things if they have it, right? 5/5 has flying. We can block this. I think we do this just in case they have it, and we can double Fatal Push the Parhelion. Just in case they do have like a Greasefang, we can just still get rid of 2 things here. So Crokeyz. Oh, this is not good. Hopefully they don't make us discard too many things here. I guess we'll get rid of the Fatal Push. I want to keep this land, obviously, because we need to cast this Ultimatum. And if they kill the God of the Tree... 1, 2, 3. So there we go. So there's the Fatal Push. They do kill the God of the Tree. So we are definitely correct in keeping this land here. And looking like that's gonna be it, right? Do I use the Fatal Push here? I guess, right? I guess. Again, our life's down to 10. It would have been down to 7. That's not exactly the best thing. And we are gonna have to bolt this thing in, so pay 2 life, and we're gonna be able to use Emergent Ultimatum yet again. Let's see if we can get this off. Here's the thing. Going for Vorinclex and Valki would be so good. We can get rid of the Crokeyz with the We can get rid of Crokeyz with the Shadow's Verdict. If we do this, they tap all non-land. I don't think that's that good, though. So I don't think Kiora the Sea God's really that good. I guess we're going to take Valki, God of Lies, and then this, and then Shadow's Verdict. So they can't target something in the grave. No. I don't want this Crokeyz to come back, though. I guess it's going to have to be Shadow's Verdict, right? Okay, I think we're sitting pretty good here. If they give us Tibalt, Valki, Tibalt, and Vorinclex, we're going to be able to exile all the graveyards because we're going to be able to use Tibalt's ultimate right away. No, they don't give us Tibalt, which is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and put out the Tibalt, and then we use Shadow's Verdict. But Shadow's Verdict is going to be able to exile not only the Stitcher Supplier so they don't get anything else, but it's going to get rid of that Crokeyz. And that Crokeyz is definitely what I'm scared of. They do have the Parhelion, though.
Seen through my disguise.
Let's go and exile these things. We do get... Oh, gosh. We get some juicy cards here. I think if they have a Greasefang, they win, right? That's pretty scary. Because if they have Greasefang, they just get their Parhelion back. Their Parhelion just comes out and they swing in for lethal. So if they have Greasefang, they win. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, okay. As long as they do not... Crokeyz. Okay. This one doesn't have to be sacrificed, so that's fine. We're gonna be able to draw. Oh, just Emergent Ultimatums on Emergent Ultimatums. Oh my gosh, what do we even do here? Now, I think we're just too strong to go for Emergent Ultimatum. Let's just do it again. I guess we don't have another... Maybe we go for Tergrid? Should we go for Tergrid? If they discard with Fable, if they sacrifice anything? I don't want to... Yeah, I know we're taking a while here, and I apologize. I just don't really want to screw this up. I think we can go for Liliana, Vorinclex, and Kiora. Let's go for Kiora. I mean, I don't think Kiora really does a whole lot here, right? I just don't like Kiora that much in this matchup. So they gave away the Vorinclex the first time. Let's see what they do this time. They're not going to be able to do any discarding with the Tergrid out, so I think that really is preferable right now. So let's always put this down last. We're going to learn that really quick here. So let's go for Tergrid, God of Fright, and we're going to put down the actual God of Fright and the Liliana. Okay.
My army will envelop this world.
So we can just exile target artifact or creature. I think we should do that, maybe. I think we kind of goofed that up a little bit. I don't know. Let's just go. I don't know. We're not taking any chances. We're doing some real weird stuff here. So let's go ahead and create this. They can't discard.
But effective.
So they get rid of the Thrilling Discovery. It's not a permanent, so that won't be it. But yeah, Castle Lockwind. Okay, I think we're starting to sit a little bit better here. Polukranos, and we're gonna have another Emergent Ultimatum. But here's the thing: we gotta find a way to get rid of this graveyard. And I don't know. I don't even think that they were completely out of it, to be honest with you. But I will take it. YX Zinc. How you doing? Let's go ahead and keep this. Darn, do we want to get the early Blackout and then go for the Wolfwillow Haven? This World Tree's going to have to come out at some point, but I think we're just going to go for the early Thoughtseize. taking a gander, just seeing what they have, getting rid of the best thing. Pretty awesome here. So they have another Thoughtseize. I don't think I'm really worried about that. I guess we can get rid of the Graveyard Trespasser. This card's most problematic, so we do have a lot of spot removal, and I don't want to have to discard to target it, so nah, we won't do that. Now that we have this, we can untap this for the Binding of the Old Gods. We are a little bit ahead of them, so no big deal. Let's go ahead and do this. We might not even want to play Binding of the Old Gods, depending if they don't get a threat down, because as of right now, they're probably just going to Thoughtseize us. So there's a Thoughtseize. They're going to get rid of our Binding of the Old Gods or Fatal Push. Probably... Oh, darn. I was hoping they wouldn't. That's okay. So we have the Shadow's Verdict. The Shadow's Verdict, not really the best thing here. Let's go ahead and drop the World Tree just to get it down. Yeah, the Shadow's Verdict's kind of yucky right now. It doesn't really help us a whole lot. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. We do have a Fatal Push. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I don't want them to attack. Maybe ramp up a little bit here, so that's a little yucky. We do have Enter the God Eternals, but we don't have enough blue for it yet. So that is a problem. If we just get one more land, it doesn't even have to be a blue source. The World Tree at that point would activate, and then the Enter the God Eternals could kill some stuff. So, let's see what we got here. There comes the Sorin. Yep, okay. Sorin just evades Shadow's Verdict.
Out of my way.
Ooh.
I have a way to... You fight for me now.
You fight for me now. I like to fight for you, Sorin. Unfortunately, I can't fight you. I can't even fight for you, I don't think. We're just gonna have to pass the turn here. This Reflected Kiki-Jiki's gonna have to go. I'm already very nervous here. Sorin, oh gosh. Up to Blood Tithe Harvester.
You wish to know my secrets?
Yeah, I would like to know your secrets. I'm not gonna lie, Sorin, I would. You're a pretty cool dude. Graveyard Trespasser, that's actually not the end of the world. It's kind of just, now that we have the Shadow's Verdict, I don't think that's really the end of the world. I'm kind of liking this. Come on, keep playing everything you got. Let's get a land here. We don't get a land. Urgh. And we're just one short from being able to play Prismatic Bridge. Oh, it's rough out here. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, let's go for the God of the Tree. We had to still play it. I mean, maybe we can at least block something here. Look at the top card. At least it's a land. Probably a good thing, but...
times call for dire tactics.
Oh, I put the die in dire tactics, I'll tell you what. So, oh, he's a Glorious Resurrector. If an opponent controls with die, exile it instead, and they get to play it with Decayed? Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage, huh? Down to 6. We don't have the Esikas anymore. We have a Valki. Oh, it's 3 turns. We just needed to get into a land. That's good game. Yeah, that's absolutely good game. Unfortunate. Oh, well. Can't get them all. Can't get them all. RG sideways. I hope red and green doesn't go sideways on us, because if red and green goes sideways, that means we're taking damage. So, hopefully that doesn't happen. That was a crappy pawn. Yeah, probably. But we still have the Scarab God and the Valki, God of Lies. So we got the God of Scarabs and the God of Lies. Okay. Let's go ahead and place the Triome. I think that's pretty good. The World Tree comes in tapped, but so does the Triome. Yeah, that's just what happens when you play these slower type of decks here. I guess we'll play the Woodland Cemetery. Go for Valki. Yeah, let's go for Valki. Let's take a peek at that hand. If they're running red, I'm sure they are running creatures. Whoa, and they're not running a single creature? Holy crap, what is in here? Chandra, Spikefield Hazard, Kamanu faces Kakazan. Oh my goodness. So they're just going straight for my face. Oh my god, no creatures for you? Wow. Okay. We actually don't really have any life gain in this deck, so that is actually pretty nerve-wracking. We do not. I don't think I'm packing any life gain. No. So Kamana faces Kakazan. Okay. Deal 1 to me, but we got some fatal pushes, so I don't really think that's that big of a deal. Is that going to be it? Okay. We do have Enter the God Eternals. That's really good. This card, okay, I lied. We do have the life gain. I think this is the only one, though. So, okay. That's fine. I guess they could play something with like haste or something. I guess we'll just kind of chill. We're not going to win this game by outspeeding them, so I'd rather just, you know, I don't know, maybe they have like a hasty creature or something. Spikefield Hazard, yep, that's fine. So it does get exiled, but nah, that's still a big deal. Whatever they play with the command is going to come out a little bit bigger this time, but we have this Fatal Push. Let's see what the... Okay, that is excellent. It has converted mana cost of 2, so I do not care about that. Yeah, awesome. So if it was a 3-drop, that would have been a lot scarier, but this Fatal Push is going to take it away right away, and I do not care. Let's go for World Tree number 2. Just so we can keep up this Fatal Push. Then we go for Enter the God Eternals. Here's the interesting part, though. The Enter the God Eternals needs a target. Because this thing, the Enter the God Eternals can't hit Planeswalkers. So, I think we're going to let this thing live, just so that we can use Enter the God Eternals on it. Yep, so the Chandra comes out. Let's see what they do here.
This little candle's gonna set your world on fire.
So, deal 1 to me. Let's see if they have a 2-drop in their hand that we can use Fatal Push on. That would be nice.
Heat up the dance floor.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep it. Shadow's Verdict. Oh, we can actually Shadow's Verdict the Chandra. Oh, baby. That's pretty good, but they still have Den of the Bugbear, so no matter how tempting that actually is, I think we're still just gonna go for Enter the God Eternals. The life gain and just establishing the board just a little bit too juicy here. Nah, I don't know. Should I have done that? I could have gone for Shadow's Verdict, clear this. They still have Den of the Bugbear, then I drop this on the 1. Because I forgot Den of the Bugbear makes the 1/1. So
good.
It probably won't matter. Because now our Shadow's Verdict does hit our own creature, which is not ideal. We do have the Scarab God, though. I do like the Scarab God. Tighter pickle than it should be, but we're going to be able to use Shadow's Verdict eventually. I think we just want to get down the Scarab God here. We do 1 damage, that's not a big deal. This is kind of a weird spot. Do we swing for the face? Do we swing for Chandra? Even though it still can live, and we're probably going to just Shadow's Verdict anyway. I think we just kind of stay put. They do have Den of the Bugbear, and plus we're going to Shadow's Verdict here. Because I also want to go for Scarab God, and I want to seal some creatures.
Just improvise.
Just improvise, she says. Well, we do have this zombie army, so we're going to be able to use this. Yeah, that's going to be a no-go for me. We want to get something actually kind of juicy here. Binding of the Old Gods does qualify as juicy. Very juicy. Exile target creature card, and then create a token that's a copy of it. So that is wonderful. We can use that from, oh man, from a graveyard. So I can even use that on the God of the World tree too. Let's go ahead and use this. I want to be able to use this before. Yeah, let's do this because now it's also a zombie. I know I'm kind of taking a while here to do something here. But, never like to play slow, but, you know, hey, we gotta do what we gotta do. And now this is a 6, so that's kind of hard. I think we're gonna swing with the Scarab God here. They can double block with the Den of the Bugbear if that's what they really wanted to do, but I'm gonna go for the Fatal Push, so. This way we get rid of the, yeah, okay. Well, that's actually kind of weird that you're not gonna double block. Okay. If a permanent you controlled, so I can't use this yet. Okay. Still getting used to the staples. I know Fatal Push is like a staple, right? But we still have 14. I'm just not that convinced that they're going to be able to do enough damage here. But maybe, hey, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. We can just use Binding of the Old Gods, worst case scenario. But if we use the Shadow's Verdict, okay. I am getting a little bit nervous. Hard not to get a little nervous here. On top, they do have this Ruins. I forgot this Ruins was a card. Another Den of the Bugbear. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Revolt. If that... Is it not even letting me, like, do that, or I'm confused? Okay. Okay. Either way, let's go ahead and scry X, where X is the number of zombies we control. And there's going to be our lovely ultimatum. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have enough to get into it yet, which is unfortunate, but we'll go ahead and snag it nonetheless. I think we just go for Binding of the Old Gods, and then we still have this Fatal Push. Yeah, let's go for this. Binding of the Old Gods on the Chandra or the Ferocidon? I think we use it on the Ferocidon. I want to be able to gain some life here, so maybe we snag a God of the Eternals, or Enter the God Eternals, rather. This is so awkward because it is 7, so I guess we... I don't think they're going to really be able to attack. I guess we can do this. I guess? Yeah, we'll all just attack the Chandra. Okay, so Chandra dies.
You're just
kind of
never
overthinking
gonna
a little
learn,
bit.
are ya?
I don't think I am going to overlearn. I don't think I'm ever going to learn, Chandra, because we
Wow.
killed you.
Not even a gift bag.
I'll give you a little gift bag after the show, I guess. Let's go ahead and end turn. And we're going to have Fatal Push. And then we're going to have Emergent Ultimatum if we get a land. But another Chandra, that's obnoxious. But, hey, it is what it is.
Go ahead. Fight me as hard as you can.
Oh, I'm going
You're
to.
real stubborn.
How
Who needs
stubborn
a
are...
plan? Just improvise.
You might need to improvise pretty good here. Because we almost have lethal just with the swing. So, the Scarab God, now we get to scry some more. And now I'm going to be able to look for a land. And there's our beautiful Woodland Cemetery. And that is going to pretty much seal the deal here, no? Binding. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. We meant to hit the Triome, but it's okay. Let's go for the Emergent Ultimatum, and I think this should do it. We're going to grab our Vorinclex. We're going to grab whatever we can grab. I think the Vorinclex would give us enough for lethal. Yeah, sure. Kiora, Vorinclex, and is the Valki still in here? No. The Tergrid God of Fright? Sounds good to me. And they just give it up, and we take it. This deck is really coming along. X with 2 X's. That is pretty intimidating. I can't even lie about it. We pretty much have all of our removals, so hopefully we're not playing something super control-y, because we've got creature removal for days. So let's go ahead and drop the World Tree. Lots of tap lands in this deck, but that's okay. Let's see what else you got. Thalia. So Thalia's going to tax all of our cards. That's not great, but... we don't really have anything to play right this second anyway, but that sucks though. I mean, if they get crazy here, Elite Spellbinder, so... oh man. Oh man. Let's see what they want to take away here. Hopefully we get into some cheap removal here. I mean, we have expensive removal, but all of our expensive removal is getting taxed to death, so... to get rid of the Binding of the Old God so that we can't ramp anymore. Makes sense. More land. Oh my god, stop! Game! Hello, it's enough. So we want to get down our black cards. So Watery Grave and Overgrown Tomb. This could get we could get locked out here. If they drop a Redain or another Elite Spellbinder, we're just looking terrible. Okay. Hey, cheers to you. Okay, there is some hope here. There is some hope. We can drop this for the creature. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to drop this as the God of the World Tree. Of the tree, not the World Tree, I guess. So now we can actually ramp up a little bit more, but this Redain just kills us. We cannot cast these. This costs 7, this costs 8, this costs 9, and the Brutal Cathar takes us out. That is gonna be it. I mean, this is all standard legal, right? These cards that they're using are all standard, and they're taking me out as an Explorer deck, so... Triome is not gonna get it done. That is good game. Wow. A standard mono white. That's how strong standard mono white is. Mintrill, how we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. Let's go ahead and keep this. Looks like a keeper to me. Always want to get those Triomes down nice and early. Unless you're playing aggro, then this Fatal Push might be good, but who knows, who knows. Lunark Veteran, okay. I think we'll just kind of ramp up here. Why not? Let's go for the Watery Grave, slam it down. Wolfwillow Haven. We're trying to get into these big creatures that, or these, well, one is a creature, one is a very awesome planeswalker. Can't use the Fatal Push right now, so go ahead and gain your little life. Gain it. Go ahead. Giada is the perfect Fatal Push candidate, because this thing is terrifying. And we're actually just going to play this at right now. We're going to play this at right now. Fatal Push right on this Giada so they can't use it to ramp up. So they saw our ramp up spells. They said, no way. We're going to drop our God of the World Tree so that we can maybe get into Vorinclex a little bit early here. A lot of angels kind of don't run a whole lot of removal, I've noticed. Especially if it's, well, that's not black. Righteous Valkyrie, okay. We can go for Liliana here, and then, well, no, we can just go for Binding of the Old. There's a lot of things we can do here. Let's go ahead and do this. I think we can go for Vorinclex. That's kind of greedy, though. That's kind of greedy. I think we just drop Liliana and then sacrifice 2 creatures. I mean... Or we can go for Vorinclex. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. This is kind of too tempting here. Because even if the Vorinclex lives, we can just drop the Liliana and then use the -9 right away. So we get down the life. And if they get rid of the Vorinclex, then we can go for Liliana's -4 anyway. So I really like how that shakes out. Realm Walker, okay. They're going to call out Angel, but they're not. They're going to gain a little bit of life, but it's not going to be nearly enough to get into this 27 threshold. Speaker of the Heavens. I don't... Yeah, they're still not going to be at 27, so... Let's see if they hold back here. Look at this, though. Look at this. Liliana, we're going to have a -9 right away. And this is insane. So let's drop our lovely Liliana 12th.
And make new comrades.
That is going to be it. Good game, baby. The Beach. I don't know what a beach is, but you're the beach. That's pretty respectable. That's pretty respectable. Gosh, I just cannot get over that one. That's not the right avatar. No, that was the dragon. The thing that like flew over the sky into the screen, it literally scared me so bad. I'm gonna have nightmares over that. I really am. I'm still not even entirely sure it happened because I've never seen that before. So let's see what is this mono blue tempo. Mono blue tempo is a really bad matchup for our deck because we obviously want to go late into the deck, and we need our big spells to resolve, so Mono Blue is so scary, because they just counter us. Oh, man. Oh, man, is that scary. Let's go and fix up the old hand here. Oh, wow. So they're going to use Otherworldly Gaze. Otherworldly Gaze, and then get 2 or 3 things in the graveyard, because even the other gaze can be played again. So this, is this like rogues or something? I actually don't even know what the heck I'm staring at. Well, it can't be rogues. Because Faithful Mending would make it Esper. Oh, so they're going to go for Grease Fang and the Parhelion, I'm assuming. That's kind of pretty much what all the cool kids are doing nowadays. Let's go and pay the life. Yeah, I'm going to use this for the Willow Haven. Yeah. We don't have as much land as I would like. 2 is not very good. But, you know. Maybe we can do something about it. What's that other card? The Can't Stay Away that has the cats on it, and it looks like cats, or rather cat. I don't know if I'm even talking right today. It's getting late. But it says Can't Stay Away, but it has the cats on it, so I always read it Cat Stay Away. So there it is. They have the Grease Fang they can play. So just for a fiend, okay. Well, maybe we can go for Shadow's Verdict. Maybe. So Conniving's pretty rough here, because they're going to be able to fix up their hand here, which kind of sucks. Another Otherworldly Gaze. Wow, they're really itching for that thing, huh? Let's go for the Haven here. Can't really go for the push on the Rafines. That sucks. Let's go and do this on the Triome, and then I guess we can just Thoughtseize with the single black that we get out of it. It's not great, but... well, there's the Grease Fang, so we'll go ahead and get rid of the Grease Fang for sure, and then we just have to pass. But now we do have effectively 4 mana sources with 2 land, but, we need another land. If we get into another land, we can go for Shadow's Verdict, and, we might be okay. But here's the problem with Rafine, is they get to connive, and that's so brutal. Because they have, a bunch of dead, I don't want to say dead cards, but land is not very effective. And getting to connive for 2, oof. Pretty devastating. There is going to be their target here. Parhelion 2. Oh god, I hope they don't have it. Stitcher Supplier, so they're just dumping the graveyard. Okay, keep dumping. Keep dumping. Let's see how many Grease Fangs do they have, because I know they want that Can't Stay Away card. I know they want that can't stay away. And if we use Shadow's Verdict, we get rid of the Greasefang too. And there's the Overgrown Tomb. Yes, I'm paying the life. Yes, we are paying the life. Let's go. Shadow's Verdict. Swipe them all away. Hopefully they don't have a counter. If they have a counter with this one card, I'll cry. Oh, that'd be so nasty. Don't do it. This is... I don't... this might... Yeah, this is probably the game here. If they, okay, we get it to go. Now we have a chance. Because if they would have countered that, the Connive, I don't know if we would have been able to do anything there. But now they're going to go for Otherworldly Gaze with the flashback with this too. Okay, okay. I was really nervous about a counter spell there. That could have been nasty. So we... Okay, nothing yet. Nothing too crazy yet. Rotting Regisaur, we can deal with that. We can deal with the Rotting Regisaur. That is not going to be able to swing it on us too quickly. Is that just land? I know they're going to go for Otherworldly Gaze again with their land here. World Tree. Do we go for Binding of the Old God? Or do we go for Polukranos? No, we gotta get the land down for the Prismatic Bridge. So I think we go for Binding of the Old Gods for sure. For sure, right? Get rid of this Regisaur. They don't have any more cards to discard anyway, so they are happy to have this big, fat, scary 7/6 Rotting Regisaur. And like I said, by the next turn, Binding of the Old Gods, we're going to be able to search our library here. So this is the scary part. They're going to be able to use Otherworldly Gaze. I think a Greasefang wins, right? Yeah, if they can just find a Greasefang, they're going to be able to get into the Parhelion. Ooh, that is not very comforting. No! No! No, no, no! Oh, no. Oh, man. And that has an 8. That is going to be a good game. We'll use the Fatal Push on the... yeah. Oh, man. It does nothing. It does nothing. You won. Darn. I wish we had a little bit more life. If we just had 2 more life, we could have used the Fatal Push on the Angel, but we'll let him finish it out. We've already come this way, but good game. J Squeeze, how we doing here? How we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep. We shall keep. The Thoughtseize. I think we're going to drop the Woodland Cemetery. Oh my god, this thing. Oh my god, that was again. Oh my gosh. I've never seen this army knight dragon thing that keeps flying in like that. I forgot to look. I didn't look it up, by the way. I'm still recording from the last time that happened a while ago. Oh my god, I don't know. That is absolutely nuts, though. I've never before seen that. I'll shut up about the dragon. It's just freaking me out. But I know we go for the Woodland Cemetery. It comes in tapped, and so is the World Tree, and we definitely want to get the World Tree out. But I just want to be able to drop the Thoughtseize. We get the Watery Grave, and now we look a little bit stupid, but whatever. Let's go in Thoughtseize here. What you got? Oh, Teferi or the Wandering Emperor? I think I don't really care about the Wandering Emperor that much in this matchup, honestly. So I think we actually take away the Teferi. Yeah, Teferi is just too gross. Teferi is just too gross. Now we can drop the World Tree and feel pretty decent about it. Yeah. Now Teferi is always just nasty. I don't like Teferi very much. When I'm playing with him, very good. When I'm seeing him on the other hand, nah, it's a no from me, dog. So they're gonna keep this up. Obviously, they know that we have the Jawari. How do we address the Jawari here? We do have 2 of the God of the Trees, and we do have the World Tree, so I think I'm just gonna probably do this. Just say go. It's kind of weak sauce, but whatever. I don't want to get Jawari'd with one of these. And I definitely want to be able to drop a Prismatic Bridge, because I know Prismatic Bridge is going to be really painful for this deck to deal with. So, Binding of the Old Gods, I think we'll drop this, just so that we can go for Esika or Zika. Still don't know how to pronounce it, but we're gonna go with the Zika today. We'll smash. I think I already called it Esika a few times. We're gonna play around this thing. So they want to go for Sod Coming. They do have to play the Sod Coming, and then now we know that they have the Jawari, and they let this resolve. Let's see if they Fateful Absence it. Fateful Absence does give us an opportunity to draw, so not really sure if that's in their best interest right away. So now they play the Jawari. We don't have to worry about the Jawari any longer, which is very, very nice. But this, anything that runs counters is pretty much our kryptonite. Counter decks are absolutely just brutal because we have to try and find a way to get our stuff to resolve and find like a weak point here. So Fateful Absence here. I wish so bad this was a treasure token because we're going to be able to resolve something here, but it's not going to be enough because they're going to have the Sod Coming by the time the next turn comes, and the World Trade isn't going to be able to give us the appropriate amount of mana. Really sad times here. Oh man. This decks, the World Trade needs 6, so the Prismatic Bridge, oh my gosh, how gross. Well, I guess we can go ahead and just use this. Go ahead and draw. Maybe we get something a little bit cool. Get an Extinction Event, which is, you know, still something, but I don't want to drop this. We want to keep this for the bridge, so let's go ahead and do this. It's weak sauce. It's not good, and I'm not feeling great about it, but see, because now the problem is they can just kind of sit back and just look pretty with the Wandering Emperor and the Sod Coming. There's the Sod Coming, guaranteed, and there's the Lotus Field. Wow. Okay. So they're gonna. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it's all right here. Destroy target non-land permanent. Yeah, this is sucky. This just sucks. Because now we have the World Tree to go off, but we can't go for this Prismatic Bridge. Oh man, what a nightmare. This is guaranteed. I think we're just... Oh, man. Maybe we play Binding of the Old Gods. And they counter this. I think we're just going to drop it. I know they have the counter, but, like, I just don't know what else to do here. Because we could like, try and bait out the Sod Coming with the Binding of the Old Gods, but... No, there's no way. There's no way that works. Man, maybe... I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if I'm stupid or not. So Lotus Field's going to be able to add 3 mana of any one color. That's a pretty good card here. So they do have the Shark Typhoon. Okay, well, I mean, we could just go for Binding of the Old Gods on that. Okay. Binding of the Old Gods on the Shark Typhoon, so we're not even going to let them get going with that. And we still get the ramp here. Maybe that was our chance to go for the Prismatic Bridge. That's going to haunt me. That decision's going to really haunt me when I go to bed tonight. Don't know... Because if we just get the Prismatic Bridge resolved, that's pretty much like a wrap. So I think we... This is so gross. I think we drop Vorinclex and then don't swing. Oh, we should have dropped the Overgrown Tomb, just in case they have a Jawari. Oh, I'll feel very dumb. Oof, yeah, that was not good, though. Definitely should... Yeah. It ended up not mattering, but because we know that they played Jawari, definitely should have done something here. Here's the thing, but oh, I forgot. The Wandering Emperor can't really go against Vorinclex because rounded down, right? If an opponent would put one or more counters on something. No, because I think they use the Wandering Emperor +1 it to make it a total of 2 and then use... No, we're not going to do that. No, but then they can't gain it either. I am just full of it today. Oof, okay, I am so stum. Okay, I forget that they can't even use the +1 to begin with if Vorinclex is out. So, you just saw me list out a bunch of nothingness. So, all of that just for pretty much nothing. It just goes bye-bye anyway, but, okay. So, eventually the World Tree is going to be able to have enough land. And this is a crazy amount of land. I think we need 11, yeah. 2 of each color. And then the World Tree itself to tap and destroy it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8. So that makes 9. Oh my god. That makes 9. We're slowly getting up there to maybe just use the World Tree because we need something to play here. I think we just end the turn, yeah. Yeah, we'll just end the turn. Wandering Emperor's coming out to play. We can't deal with the Wandering Emperor for now.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide. Keep watch for intruders.
I'm definitely intrude. Oh, it's a fairy. Oh, it's not good. We're gonna have to kill the Teferi.
I know my responsibility.
Drawing a card. Don't. Oh gosh, I see why they have the Teferi so they can untap the Lotus Field. Very cute. Untap up to 2 lands. Oh my god, they get to untap all those lands. That is gross.
Who's got the edge in this fight?
We got a Polukranos. What do we do here? Do we go for God, Enter the God Eternals? I think we do, because it's more important to Binding of the Old Gods on this Teferi. So I think we go for this first. If they have a counter or something, they'll maybe counter it now. We have to get rid of this Teferi. This Teferi is just ultimate value over and over. We can't win with this Teferi out. So if they do have this count, I mean, again, I don't know. I mean, we have seen counters, so okay, they're gonna give us it. That makes me feel a little bit uneasy. So, ooh, all right, let's go for binding. If they have Jawari, if Jawari is the counter spell they had, and we just played ourselves, I'll be so sad. But it's looking pretty good here. We're gonna kill the Teferi. Okay.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
As long as it's a defeat at all, Teferi, I'll be very happy because you are very scary. And you do a lot of things for your deck. So we're still sitting with this Wandering Emperor. They can hold up this Hall of the Storm Giants. They've got a lot of mana here with double Lotus Fields. Oh, wow. Farewell. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, that hurts. But it's not the end of the world. We can still win.
Let your blade do the talking.
Omen of the Sea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need 2 more land, right? One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can. I'm just gonna use this as sorcery speed because we can still go for Polukranos and fight something with 7 leftover mana, and we just need more land. Tergrid. Is Tergrid good here? I don't think so. Don't think Tergrid's... Is Tergrid good? Fatal Push is not good. Tergrid's actually kind of good, though. Do we just set this out for the Lantern? I mean, the actual Menace God, I don't know if it's that great. I guess it's odd. It's odd, so that does come up a little bit. Do we really just establish this? I know we leave ourselves wide open with the Hall of the Storm Giants, though. We're gonna take a timeout here. I know we're taking a long time, but we just gotta make the right move. 1, 2, 3. I can fight something with Polukranos. I still think that's gonna. We can have Menace with the Tergrid though. For the next turn. I actually don't even have an emoji for the thinking, so we'll just give him another thinking here. It's Tergrid. Do they have removal or no? I think we just get the Tergrid out and then we can go for Polukranos because... Okay, that took so much. Oh man, I don't know if we should go for the Lantern or not. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this. Do we put a stop here so we can scry? So there's a Typhoon. There's a Typhoon. We're going to be able to get bypass this Wandering Emperor because we're going to be able to call even. This was a huge point in why I wanted to take Tergrid for instead of Polukranos because now we can go for Extinction Event and just get rid of only the Samurai.
How we greet our enemies.
Here's what something actually could be really cool too. We could actually go... We have enough mana to do this. I think we're going to go for Omen of the Sea here. Let's go ahead and scry. We'll have enough for the Extinction Event, so that's not a big deal. Resolve. Omen of the Sea, Cascade. We're going to need enough, so I guess we'll take the Cascade here. We can either go for Polukranos and fight, or we can just go for Tergrid. They either have to lose the Wandering Emperor, or we go for Extinction Event. Let's go for Polukranos, and then I guess we can Extinction Event all of their tokens they make with the Shark Typhoon. That is the absolute greatest animation of all time. I don't care what anyone says. Let's go for Tergrid and swing in for the Wandering Emperor here. We have Menace, so we'll get in just fine. And then we have one fight that we can do with the
I'm
Polukranos.
never done for good.
Oh, whoopsie. Do I have a stop on there? Oh, my bad. My bad, dog. So this Shark Typhoon's really nasty, but we're going to be able to keep fighting here. So they're going to do it. They're going to do it. They're going to go for Hall of the Storm Giants here. I think I'm just going to take it, though. I mean, I don't really care that much. Like... We can actually bring Polukranos back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As a 12-12. Maybe we do that. Maybe we just do that. Well, we don't have the escape thing. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I forgot the farewell. Just totally put us in a hole here. 6 other cards. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. So I guess we'll do that. Down to 7. Oh, we could have blocked it and then fought and then ended up being a chump, but I guess we'll keep it. I guess it's like the same difference here. We do get another World Tree here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Finally, we can drop next turn. We can do the World Tree here. We already have our god out here. I think we only have the Scarab God. So I think we just say nah. And then we can double block if they want to go for Hall of the Storm Giants. Or they can start pooping out some shark tokens here. But next turn, we're going to finally be able to bust open this World Tree for the actual gods. And I think we're only running... I think we're running the Scarab God, the Tergrid, which is a god. And I think that's probably the only gods we're running. Oh, and Valki, but that's not really the strongest thing right now. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna block. This is 7, and then we make 8, so they actually can't. They can't kill us all. Okay, I think I can live with this. So they're gonna keep our little Polukranos as a 1/1 out, and we get Emergent Ultimatum. We get Emergent Ultimatum. We don't even have to use the World Tree. Let's drop this Emergent Ultimatum. Hopefully they do not have a counter. They do not have a counter. Oh baby, what are we doing here? Maybe the Kiora. A little bit of Liliana, besting the Sea God, and the Valki, which we can play for Tybalt immediately. We might be in luck. This ultimatum just saved us. This will probably be the final game of the night that I'm going to be recording here. So this would be an epic way to go out. We have enough for the World Tree. We go for Emergent Ultimatum, and it's all coming together. Ultimatum. Well, the thing about the ultimatum is all 3 options are death, and you chose death. So, we'll go ahead and choose you first. So the Kiora comes out first. I know earlier we made that blunder here. So the Kiora, let's see if this thing will resolve. We also have enough for an Extinction Event. I don't know, maybe they've got something super crazy. Come on, don't. Tail's End. Whoa. I'm confused. Why? Oh, this is like... Okay, I've never seen this before. Hold on. Target, activated ability, triggered ability. Okay, that's interesting. Tail's End. I mean, again, I am just a silly newbie, so I am not really that familiar with those cards. I think we're gonna end the turn. We'll keep the Extinction Event. Yeah, whatever. That really, yeah, that took me a second to grasp here. So they're gonna be able to keep popping out these Shark Typhoons. So this is kind of nerve-wracking here. If we go for Extinction Event, we can exile them all, but I don't know if we really want to just yet. So they do go for Memory Deluge, and I don't know. This game is not looking... Now it's a little bit shaky. The Cure the Best of Sea Gods will be able to tap all their creatures, or all their cards, rather. Okay. What are they gonna choose here? They can't choose anything. So they just want the shark token, right? Okay. We're gonna use Polukranos to fight this shark token, just kind of get rid of it. Yeah, sure, let's go ahead and fight the 1/1s. At least we get a kill out of it, and then we go to the graveyard, so if we use Extinction Event, we might be okay. I don't even know if you can hear that, the thunder. Holy Moses, that is a loud thunderstorm. Well, we're definitely swinging. Down to 12, and I'm trying to think here, what do we want to do here? We have enough for the World Tree. I see we have a Valki that we can play. Maybe we should have more gods in our deck. We don't have to play it as a sorcery, so we can pretty much do this whenever, but if we use the Valki, don't we want to use it now or something, right? Okay, Shark Typhoon. This will be interesting to see how this plays out. We're gonna be able to use Kiora. We're gonna be able to gain control of something here. It's probably gonna be the Shark Typhoon, honestly. Is this gonna be it? Okay. Another land, another Jawari. Oh my goodness. Okay, my turn. Well, let's go ahead and bust this out. The World Tree. If you've made it this far into the episode, the video, whatever you want to call it, you're going to be treated here. We get 3 gods. So, okay, there it is. So, I forgot Esika is also a god here. Pretty cool. I mean, this is still something. So, Valky's going to be able to snag something here. If they do run creatures, if not, we at least get to see. Okay, we take it with a Strict Proctor. It's still something. And now the Scarab God. How cool is that? And I think we have him, right? My turn. Kiora Best of Sea God, we're gonna take care of this, and I think we have enough, right? So this is 6. Yeah, this is enough. We just swing right in. That's it. Right? Swing on in. Good game, and that is going to close out the video. What an awesome video. This was a good one. I was really feeling good about this one. Obviously, this is a longer video, so if you've made it this far, like I said, probably only let's be real, 1 or 2 of you, but if you've made it this far, thank you so much, and yeah, that's all I got for you today. Man, out.